That's 5 litre trays done. So now for a time for a bit of fun. Now the C64 is the only machine set up at the moment. I mean, the Amstrad is not difficult to set up, but I don't want to take the MP3 cassette adapter out of it. So anyway, a old route for the old bastard mad Commodore. Is there anything interesting? There was Bill and Ted. There was there was Portal. Now there it is, Sentinel 2001, which is the same as Sentinel in the UK. Still, I don't think it has docks, no, so that's one game I need to buy an original of, but you know what it's like. There is always two cocksuckers with a ridiculously priced buy it now, and then once in a blue moon someone who actually wants to sell the fucking game will turn up and put it on a regular auction and it'll go for peanuts. That's how it is. And those cocksuckers at eBay who have decided you can only see 3 months worth of sold items, which is absolutely useless for gauging the price of anything. You'll have a hard time seeing how much that something will actually cost sometimes, but I don't know what's in these directories. I really don't, mate. Z and the Z directory. Oh, asterisk bug fix, right, okay. Did I do Barnsley Badger? I don't know what Denny Fear is. I know what Denny's Quest is. Yeah, I think I've played all of these, actually. Let's try this then. This is like the spillover, really. Plenty of duplication on these things, but it's really just for inspiration. If I ever play Altair 4 again, it will be with the cassette in front of me, just in case there are actually, you know, a list of like words you can use, stuff like that, because I don't know, unless there's docs in here. There is docs. So I don't know if this is remember, as we say in Iraq. I'm not from Iraq. Okay. F1 for next page or drifting. Well, these are great notes, aren't they? I don't think this is remember. This is your typical fucking 1mm cocksucker, mate. Oh boy, it's all kicking off on Lemon 64 again. We got the old arsehole brigade, you know. But the 8580 fixes all the problems with the 6581, sir. No, it don't. There are no fucking problems with the 6581. Just really the whole issue there. But there is a problem with the 8580 because all the sounds will sound completely different for things that have already been written, and you can't play samples worth of fucking shit on it. There are no, you know, super amazing demos with sample playback, you know, the ones I mean, 15 kilohertz sample playback. You can't do fuck all else with a C64, but it is playing like Amiga mod tunes, multiplexing them and using one single software, well, yeah, I suppose it is hardware sample playback of the SID at 15 kilohertz. None of those demos actually say for 8580 only, so yes, it was interesting reading that thread. This is certainly more colourful than the loader for the actual thing. The actual tape that I remember. I don't think there was any flashing lines. I thought we were supposed to have fun. There you go. Do you want instructions? Yes, mate. To avoid an asteroid storm, your Star Cruiser was... Why am I watching fucking Blake 7? I'm actually up to Terminal, which is one of the best episodes of Blake 7. The ship is damaged and you'll have to carry out some makeshift repairs before takeoff. I'm reading it not out loud, whatever the opposite is to that. Like a normal person, yes, you can read the screen. I'm sure the camera's doing okay with a 40 column text. Ah, they've disabled the old Commodore and the shift key. Bastards. I don't know what the cat's problems are. They are isolated. You know what? I don't really want to play this game. Very strange. Weird things can happen. No, we're not there yet, mate. We're not there yet. We're not there yet, bruv. I guess I just wanted to read some docs to get an idea of how sophisticated the parser was. That's really it, to be honest. Is this a new thing, or is this the old for YouTube directory? It's the old one. Bollocks to that then. There's some I haven't done, but funny thing is, I fancy a go of Blade Runner. Don't ask me why. Don't do it, Mad Commodore. Don't do it. Yes, I am talking to myself, but when I stick up the live premieres, I'm usually, if I type anything in the boxes, sometimes I do at the start, just so people know I'm there. Then I am typing to myself, really, so nothing unusual there, is there? They're right at the end, so not bloody lightly. No, we've done that already, but I can't remember what that's from. I wonder if it's from Red Dwarf. No idea. I love 3D Scramble by Livewire, but the cheats, there are no invincibility cheats, so I always get stuck on the same level. If you've ever played it, you'll know what the problem with that game is. Oh, areola soft. So the bit around the nipples on the tits software. What an unusual name. Yeah, I've done Cannon Rider because I remember Coco was in front of the plasma screen when I'd done it. So I've probably done all of these. I've played Bug Blitz. I won't like Bride of Frankenstein, and this is an old collection of Ariola Soft games because this missing Starship Andromeda, which I did want to buy, looked very interesting back then in the adverts. I was like, oh, that's interesting. See, I told you. And I just never bought it. Nah, that kind of happened. Oh, Beaky and the Egg Snatcher. I haven't played this for ages, mate. Well, I suppose. Why is that spelt like that? Speedy Antisoft and Speedy Antisoft. Cracking production. It is actually loaded. Right, roll up time. Roll up for your fucking roll up. Yes, I must admit, I am still going off YouTube. Going off YouTube a lot. YouTube as a website, not just YouTube as a channel that I run. And I don't think that sickness is going to go away. I spend ages getting the pathetic, worthless, cocksucker quality YouTube algorithm that recommends shit to me. Not this channel, not this shit, I'm not interested. I spent fucking years of my life doing that over the last 5 fucking years probably. And then magically, you know, a month later, videos from those cocksucking channels keep coming back. I don't know why. I've already told the stupid thing I don't want these channels. And they keep popping back up. The only ones that don't pop back up are the retro gaming channels that I've blocked. You know, fucking losers like 8-Bit Goit, Nostalgia Turd, Dope's Game Room, you know, the usual one. Ashens does all sorts of shit, he's not really just retro gaming, but he's another prick. Another useless fermented spunk bubble, wasting resources of the planet, and he's not even the worst by a huge margin, mate. There's much worse. There's like poo, old star wanking, all sorts of arseholes, mate. What the hell's going on there? Yellow and brown screen. Brown! So on the brown. Which sounds like shits that smell of onions. In my native language, oh, I've got a cut on my hand there. Is that from the blackberry bush? Should I make my blackberry jam this week? Well, they're in the freezer. And we're going to eventually get the fucking cob sorted out, so... I don't think sorting out the boiler is going to be a particularly easy, you know, stress-free situation, because it's a fucking intermittent fault. So yet again we're probably going to have a shit winter as far as heating reliability goes, well, boiler reliability goes as well, not just the radiators. And I've had enough of it, because winter is my favourite fucking season of the year. Always has been, always will be. But if the heating system in the house is fucked, then it's not enjoyable. It's not enjoyable at all. You need a radiator under every window as well, so I don't have to waste fucking half an hour every morning trying to clean up the condensation. Then you end up putting wet towels on the fucking radiators. And then they stay on the radiators until you next use the heating, which means they're going to promote rust on the radiators. The average painted radiator is about as fucking rust proof as a fucking Alfa Romeo, mate, from the 70s. There's a fucking light in the cocksucker. That's the empty can, and that's the full can. Right, okay, that's interesting. I don't actually remember that bit on the game. Maybe we won't have to roll up just yet. Hey! There's a zip stick. Zip stick in the dark. Ah! God, that was cold. Joystick is always important too. Whee! I don't know. Oh, I'm supposed to save the eggs, I guess. Oh, right, I flew into the debris, which is bullshit. Well, land then, you piece of shit. So I've got the egg. What am I supposed to do with it? I think I'll put them down the middle or something. There we go. I don't know why I have to put them up there. Hang on, do I lose a life if I go up there? No. So that's a safe spot. So it's better than the Atari soft version of Joust in the arcade, because you don't have a safe spot there. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, why can't I put it back there then? So I got one in there. Now I do actually have this game somewhere, like original game I bought ages ago. So why can't I land on the fucking cauldron there? Ah, Jesus Christ, you have to land on the edge, right, okay. How many eggs do you have to get in there? It's best not to shoot them then. Why can't I fucking land anywhere? That's really annoying actually. I think they just take the eggs, but you're welcome to them, mate. Ah, Jesus Christ, I shot him. What happened to the bloody egg then? Ah, great. I don't know how many eggs you have to get. I think you have to get about 5 or something. Yeah, they're kind of, it's not exactly like Joust. Okay, yeah, obviously you've got to get number 4. There's loads you've got to get. Okay, I don't know why. Okay. I suppose in reality it's nothing like Joust, is it? Don't know why the cats are complaining. They've got food, water and biscuits. Out of magic, great. This is really why you want remember cracks of every game. And the CSDB search function is so ridiculously obtuse and ineffective and bollocks. Unless you start going through pages and pages of fucking options. And even then you're not guaranteed to get exactly what you want. Because you can't type in remember into the search box to get a remember crack. So all you can do is actually find a crack that remember have actually done by typing in a game. Can't think of one offhand, they've done loads. And then clicking on the remember thing. That's not a great way of, you know. There should be like a website I can go to and just download all the remember cracks, just all of them, in one go. That's just how it should be, mate. CSDB is not the answer. I feel like another ridiculously late live premiere. Only because it's already technically a bit ridiculously late. It was only 1:30. Not actually as late as I thought, but... Now, I always called it Adidas, but that can't be right. Adidas. Anyway, most people I knew had the fucking Tesco. Is it Tesco 2 stripes? And then Tesco made them into 4 stripes. Probably because of the Tesco 2 stripes stigma. Yeah, I don't like Beyond Forbidden Forest. I'll never like it because of the aiming system. It just gets in the way. It's a shit idea. Now, if someone wants to hack Beyond Forbidden Forest and get rid of that ridiculous aiming system and go back to how Forbidden Forest did it, then yeah. Bomb Uzal. Sounds like an American mission in Afghanistan. A highly illegal one, which that cocksucker Tony Blair also was involved in. To be honest, George Bush and Tony Blair should have been hanged for their crimes against humanity. They started an illegal war with no evidence of weapons of mass destruction. It's all bollocks. So why wasn't George Bush, the little prick, and Tony Blair, the smarmy-faced cunt, why weren't they fucking hanged in the courtyard of The Hague? That's what I want to know. Answers on a postcard. Send them to fucking United Nations, cocksuckers, mate. If they're so fucking useful, why didn't the entire United Nations force go after finding Tony Blair and George Bush cunts and fucking put them on trial, which they are guilty of starting an illegal war, causing hundreds of thousands of innocents to die on both sides. Obviously, some soldiers died too. But where's my fucking lighter, mate? I don't want to play Confusion. Congo Bongo will never work because the 1mm crackers haven't pulled their finger out their anus. Actually, somewhere there should be Sprite Man and the other one. I think it's Chomper. Go to the root directory. I've moved things around now, so it's got to be here. So we do alphabetical sort. And Chomper isn't here. Nor is anything with the word Pac-Man. And nor is Sprite Man. That's a bit weird. So I've moved them to another directory. Or did I just delete them? I wonder if I just deleted them. Anyway, the first one is Chomper. So if Chomper or Sprite Man is not in the directory, then that's not where I moved them. But I may have deleted them. I don't know if Spider Fighter is any good, but it is a conversion of the Activision title for the VCS. Yeah, that's just Micro Pro Soccer, which is rubbish. I moved them to this directory. No. I could find them because Chomper is by Mogul Communications. Most of their games were shit. Let's make sure we got Sprite Man first. Yeah, we have got Sprite Man. Okay, so Just so you know, there'll be no China Miner in this video. I don't like that game. There we go. Do Chomper Man first. Wow, this tobacco smells funny. Did my cats piss on my tobacco? Yeah, the mood they've been in lately. You know what? I've played games written by Mike Wacker. So I said Mike whacking off too much when you should be learning how to write a decent game. You've got to press a key to start. Alright, press the run stop key to start a game. See, I told you, it's very obtuse. Can't even write instructions and knob. 1 to 9, I don't know what difference. But it's joystick port 1. No, it isn't. I've got the repellent. It's like something you would have typed in. Whether these are sprites or not, they're 8 by 8 fucking pixels, so shit. The maze is too big. And it's very obtuse because you got to go in and out like this to get all the bits. And they don't line up either. Probably because the controls are shit. Now I have looked at the list of games I actually had. Well, an early-ish version of the text document from Notepad. And there's not that many games that I had that I haven't played yet, but I'll have to have a look at my Google spreadsheet. If Google haven't banned me. See, you only got 2 ghosts. This is worse than the VCS Pac-Man. And they come out straight away. They don't even wait in there. So it's a bit of a shit game. But is it worse than Sprite Man? We shall see. I'm only having one go at this fucking thing. I can't be bothered with the points. Does the maze change? I don't think it does. I think the maze is exactly, yeah, the maze is exactly the same. You don't get any more ghosts. So you've got 8 hardware sprites on the C64. But Mike whacks off too much. He's only using 3. Enough! I need to light my roll up again. So, let's do that then. Is that a comma? Yeah, that's not an 8 though. Come on, typing in the dark after using Windows keyboard for hours is a real fucking cunt. You know what my personal opinion is, the EU should have banned Microsoft from fucking selling their products for more than 1 pence. And the halfpence was abolished, so you know what that means. And they should have done that by 1989. Now obviously you have a different opinion, but it's not my fault if you don't know fuck all about the past, is it really? That's your problem. It's not my problem, mate. Because if there's a problem, then we should sort the problem, but there is no problem. Because it's not my problem. It's not my problem that you don't agree because you just don't have all the facts. Jesus Jesus Christ, why is Sprite Man at the top? Possibly to remind me that I'm going to be playing it. I have played most of these games, actually. I have got an original copy of a game called The Fabulous Wonder, which Lucosa really liked. I didn't say he gave it 10 out of 10, but he does like that game. And I can't get past the fact that it's a game written in BASIC. You can press run stop on that thing. It's interesting to go through the source code. It'd be nice to have a printout of that. But other than that, no. So, I actually bought Sprite Man and fucking Crazy Kong, but we've already done Kong. Okay, joystick import 2. How do I start the fucking game though? Because it is import 2, mate. Okay, space to start the game. Fucking hell. And you kind of... I see you stop. That's wrong. Did they fucking play this game in the arcade? This is even worse than fucking Jumper Man. The sound effects are horrible as well. You can move like a pixel at a time. And it doesn't kind of shift you. See, I'm trying to go fucking left. I'm putting all that effort just to fucking get in there. And it's hard to describe what's wrong with this game. Fucking... You're wasting too much time. I'm using a zip stick as well. Imagine playing this with a fucking VCS joystick. So again, we've got two games that are worse than VCS Pac-Man. On a very powerful home computer. We ain't gonna do a level on this shit. Fucking shit. Now, when was this game made? They don't actually say. Why is one of the ghosts called Stilty? It hasn't got any stilts. Okay, positives. The cherries, the graphics for the cherries are really nice, actually. Yeah, fucking missed out on the cherries again this year. Fuck you! You can only get decent cherries, which for me is the ones that are not fucking very, very dark, almost black cherries. Fucking hell. I hate typing in the dark on this shit. Now, on the SX64, do you press shift and run stop to boot a disc? No. Another cock up by Commodore. It does something. It doesn't obviously try and load from tape. But let's go back to Z. So we done the old Chomper and do anything there? No, actually. So I must have deleted them. There was something with I thought there was something. D81. Have a look if there's anything interesting to play, sir. Now, of course, they're not in alphabetical order. Yeah, there's no reason why Stinky should be making all this fuss. Sure, I've played Castlevania. I don't want to attract the NES crowd. They're not a good fit for my channel at all, mate. I'm pretty sure I played all of these, I would imagine. The Hobbit might work as a D81, but it's the Lord of the Rings that you want the disc version of working on the SD tie. See, oh no, there's Mirrorsoft. This is like pick and mix. Oh, little Strike Force Harriers in there. There is a hell of a lot of keys on Strike Force Harrier. Something called High Bouncer, but nothing called Bouncer. Nah, I don't like, or I don't want to play any of these games for various reasons. Strike Force Harrier might actually be not bad for what it's trying to do, but well, there is Retrograde, but I don't really want to play that. This is the powerhouse. Yeah, it must be actually. Yeah, I don't know if I've played all of these. I don't know if any of these are actually good. I've done all of these except the Eidolon. I need my original tape copy with the instructions to play that. Other than that, we've done Turrican 1, 2 and 3 special. Did I actually get to type in all the Zap 64 top 64 thing? I don't think I did. So there's no point actually doing that. Someone stole my idea for that, so I never bothered to do it anyway. Oh yes, I was going to play Frack, wasn't I can't get Spaghetti Western to work. I'm stuck on like level 1. I don't know what's going on with that game. I like the music on Gyroscope, but I don't like the game. So is that John Barrington squash? I don't know. Yeah, I haven't played Frack for a very long time, so I guess we're playing Frack. Yeah, do me. To have a bit more of my carbonated fizzy beverage with alcohol. I'm gonna have an early night, yeah, as Ash would say, in the infamous cabin doors to manual. Man's gonna get some things tonight, yeah, probably. Yeah, I haven't worked out how I would do my computer shop comedy, and to make it an actual episode it only has to be like 22 minutes. But how can one person do something that needs at least 4 different people? Yeah, it's a good question, that. I don't actually remember this loading screen. This is one of the earliest C64 games I had. Orlando M. Fish, is it? Or is it just Orlando Fish? Anyways, Nick Pelling. He's a cryptography nerd, if you must know. He's been on some program once on the Discovery Channel. Yeah, we do know, because he's already got Commodore key to level skip. Unlimited times. Balloon, no, just start scene 1 to 6. Okay. Vertical mirrored scenes. Big balloons, swinging balloons. I need to find a better hack of this. I leave the rest off because I don't know what that means. Balloons actually look really nice. They are very BBC Micro colours still though. Black, white and colours 1 to 8. Well, 0 to 7. If you're going to be like that about it. I want the music on. Probably had it off last time. So the problem in this game is the graphics are just massive. And there's a lot of leap of faith stuff going on. You know what frack means, don't you? Well, you should do if you've ever played, watched Battlestar Galactica. Any of them. Right, does he always come on the top level? Is that what's going on there? Or do any of them come back? So on the BBC Micro version, you can see much more of the screen in any one go. So yeah, that was lucky. That was. You can't actually get him when he does that. So I don't know. Is that like a time limit thing? I don't remember that happening before. Oh, it resets it to have the music off. We have to get rid of him to get off this level anyway, so... No, I didn't want to do that. Ah, crap. Frack, to be more precise. This is a game that I'm more likely to play when the camera's off, to have a proper go. It's probably going to be quite boring for you as I get used to this game. There you go. That's interesting. There was a turquoise block around him. So these guys are not sprites. You probably are though. I think you are a sprite. So is it because you miss a diamond or a thing? Is that what's going on here? I ain't got time to fuck about with the balloons. Alright, okay. Let's do the demo mode and see what the machine does. He's worse than me. You're going to have a demo mode, at least record someone who knows how to fucking play the game, but it's still a nice game. It's going to do the same thing all the time, so... It's not going to help, Mad Commodore. Will the boiler work later when I want to have a shave and a shower? Will it? Wherever that was on the screen. Need time for another roll up yet? For fuck's sake! Yes, I did have an idea for a YouTube video, but like I said, I'd like to do it like an 80s computer shop, but with a kind of humour and swearing you get in Phone Shop, which is set in the noughties. I hate that phone. I call it the 2000s, but I have to call it the noughties so you know what the fuck I'm talking about. You have a look at the old compilations. I don't really want to play Gauntlet and fuck up the camera too much. Yeah, we've done that, obviously. So what is above them then? Select one. 10 computer heats free. There might have been more of these actually. Yeah, see the trouble is I don't actually like any of them games. No. Blagger Goes to Hollywood is an infuriating game to play. Cauldron, I don't know, Cauldron's alright, but you know what? Bollocks, I don't want to play Cauldron. Ah, yes. I need to go back to publishers. There is something I said I would play. It's going to wreak havoc on the zip stick, but then again, I actually found a Competition Pro that was broken in nicely, and it was okay to use, but it didn't have the micro switch fire buttons, and it didn't have the auto fire switches on it either. So I was like, well, that's useless. Maybe if it had the micro switch fire buttons. It was a Competition Pro Clears, just exactly as I remember them. Could be the one that I was using in let's just say the late 90s. And I had a 64C, and I loaded up Penetrator, and I played that with the Competition Pro Clear with the leaf spring fire buttons. Could be the same joystick. It's hard to tell what's come bundled in stuff and what I've got. Okay, where the fuck is Thalamus? Some point I'm going to have to copy all this stuff off to back it up and then put it back on the card, and then everything will be in alphabetical order. And it's just the way it's going to be. Yes. Yeah, some of the games on here. You know what? Another game I wanted to play was Boot Camp. I believe it's called Boot Camp on the C64. But is it Ocean that did it, or Imagine that did it, or is it another company? I don't think it was either of them. So okay, I don't know when it come out either, so this ain't gonna help. Space Gun is shit. Cool World, they're all shit. It's 1992, what do you expect? I don't think it's Boot Camp. But I kind of remember the logo of another company it could be. But I can't remember the name of the company, so these. We have see, if I just had a laptop which actually could go on the internet and had an SD card slot on it as well. I don't know why my stupid laptop won't go on the internet anymore, but I'm sure it was Ocean, but no. An Imagine game. I think it's not an Ocean Imagine game, that's the thing. Well, that's annoying because I actually want to play that now. Right, okay. Well, I want to play Boot Camp, and I'm sure it was. The only thing it could be is Konami. But that's why I was thinking it was like Ocean Imagine. Konami. Wonder if. No. Or is it Combat School? Is it not Boot Camp and it's Combat School and Boot Camp is a rip-off? Yeah, I think it is Combat School. Just checking the Konami directory first. Yeah, no, I don't play any of those. Yeah, come on, Ocean, come on. Okay, he's got to load it and then sort it. So the delay, forgiveness, please. Yes, have a look at Combat School. It's not in there. 91. No, it's not in there. Nah, I don't think it's that late. Plus, we went in there. Oh, okay, that's something I have to find. I was going to try out Firefly. We'll try out Firefly without instructions. I do have an original copy. Whether there's extra instructions that are separate to the inlay that may or may not be included in the actual cassette case that I got, I don't know. Yeah, having a printer would actually help a lot. I wouldn't buy a new printer, not unless I was going to do like counterfeit copies of my key for the C64. It'd make a fucking fortune doing that. All you have to do is make sure you don't sell more than more than one in a 7-month period, or even list one up, and then you'll be invisible. Because after 6 months, all the listings are removed. So even if you've like saved a bookmark, the listing is going to be gone. And who's going to go to the trouble of screen capturing, the actual eBay page so they can check, keep an eye on, which is illegal. I'm entitled to my privacy. As I rip people, well, I'm not going to do that. I ain't even got a fucking regular printer of any description that works. The only printers I've got are, dot matrix printers from the past. You're not really going to be doing counterfeit, clamshell inlays with that. Now I am tempted to watch Ghostbusters and play Ghostbusters, but Maybe I'll just play Ghostbusters. Not these arseholes again. I wonder if this tune sounds better on the 8580 Sid. Yeah, let's not pollute my videos, mate. It's that sort of bullshit comment. Only thing you need to worry about is the top Whittaker, Dalglish and Hubbard tunes definitely do not sound better on the 8580. They either sound the same or they sound fucked. Take your pick. Now if Chucky had come up here, he would have had seconds. So they didn't come up here. It's not a Gestapo I run here, mate. My cats have free will to go wherever they want. They're just not allowed to kill each other. Which obviously is fair enough. Yeah, get on with it, mate. Come on, fuck's sake. What am I supposed to press now? Are you actually decompacting? Because you're not loading anything. Fuck off. What is wrong with these cocksuckers? I think for all the games that I really like, especially the early games, I'm just going to go all out and try and find just single PRG cracks that have no crack throws, no fucking logos, nothing, just the game. If you had a disk drive back in 83, 84, you wouldn't be missing anything. But loading those sort of things from the SD to IC, there was no like loading screens on the disk versions until much later. Some games were never sold on disc. I'm guessing Kickstart is one. Maybe Kickstart 2 was on the disc. There was one for the Commodore 128. I don't know what you got to do on this game, and I'm having a fucking rolled up anyway. So I've got to wait for them to come back at what? Right, okay, that's the strategy thing there. It's a very unusual game. Right, I actually quite like the game itself. I don't know what I've got to do though, that's the thing. Yeah, I can't seem to break through the walls there, so... It's good to think I've got instructions for this. Okay, you're not supposed to go over that bit, I guess. See, if this was a remember crack, I wouldn't have to dig out my fucking cassette, because they do proper cracks. Yeah, look, I'm shooting them and nothing's opening up, so am I supposed to blow that or something?